Do you think people in Thailand judge others by their skin color or their nationality? That's the discussion I want to open today. I have 3 stories for you prepared. The first story is from the time when I arrived in Thailand, or the first time, and I went to a restaurant, ordered some food, and I could hear people repeating the same word, farang, farang, many times. And at some point I thought, okay, they probably talk about me. So at some point I asked, okay, what's a farang? Are you talking about me? And they said, yes, you're a farang. And you will hear that all the time. I remember another story. I stepped into an elevator and there was a small kid and he had these big eyes and was looking at me. Whoa, farang. What we first have to understand is, what does farang mean? Farang refers to a Western foreigner, normally a white person. And here you can see a clear difference in the culture. For example, in Germany, I think it's unthinkable, I mean, at least for me it is, if I see a foreigner and would call him out like this, that would be really offensive in Germany. Things change when you add a few words to farang. For example, farang kinok, that is an insult. It means birdshit foreigner. That term really came to life when all the backpackers traveled through Thailand and they needed a cheap place to stay. And it seemed like they have no money. And therefore, Thai people call these type of people farang kinok. Just the term farang on its own, I don't think it's racist. Like I mentioned earlier, you have to understand the difference in culture. And as long as it's just farang, yeah, this word means no harm. Another story that I have for you is I went to a national park with my girlfriend, with Kamm. We went to many national parks, and always when we get to the entrance, I have to pay more than Thai people or foreigners. They have to pay more. For example, I saw, okay, Thai price was 40 baht, and for foreigners, 200. Sometimes it's even free for Thai people, and foreigners still have to pay. The biggest gap that I saw was 10 times more. It was, the national park. The Thai price was 40 baht and foreigners had to pay 400 baht. Sometimes the gap can be really big. And now my question to you, is this racist or not? And let me answer this by giving you another example. Imagine you had a white person and a black person, and you charge the black person 400 baht and the white person, let's say, 100 baht. Do you think that's racist or not? In my opinion, it is, but by now I'm used to it, that I have to pay more when we go to a national park, or sometimes at the temple, it's the same case. At some temples, I have to pay an entrance fee where Thai people don't have to. But honestly, it's not that much money more that I have to pay. It's really not about the money. It's just about this feeling that you are divided into 2 classes. That annoys me a little bit, but yeah, it doesn't bother me that much. I would really like your thoughts on this, because I think you can have different opinions on this. Leave it in the comments, please. I really would like to know. And that brings me to the last story for today, and this one really got me upset. Here's what happened. I needed surgery, and Kamm called a hospital on my behalf and asked for the price. It is a well-known hospital, big brand, but I will not say the name. Anyways, they told us the price, and we were fine with it. And they asked for my ID, my Thai ID. And Kamm told them my passport number because I don't have a Thai ID. And all of a sudden, they stopped and paused for a minute and said like, oh, wait, he's a foreigner? Well, then we have a different package or different price for you. When this happened, I got really upset, because in my opinion, it's one thing to charge a little bit more when you enter a national park and you have to pay $10 more, or if you go to the temple, it's $5 more. No big deal. But when it comes to health and surgery, and there you have 2 different prices, I don't think that's right. Now you can argue about, Sven, your insurance is going to pay it anyways. But for me, that's not the point. Even though the insurance pays for it, imagine someone that doesn't have insurance, and that person is charged twice as much because he's a foreigner. What do you think about that? Isn't that unfair? For me it is, and this was really the first time that I got upset. I don't get upset easily, but this one, yeah, I thought that can be happening after we agreed on everything, and then once they found out that I'm a foreigner, they changed the price. But in conclusion, do I think that Thailand is racist? I don't think so. Not more than other countries, to be honest. I remember I went to Malta and they also charged the locals less. I remember that with the bus fare, for locals was cheaper. So I think every country has that in some way. And before you rage anything in the comments, I just want to say I love Thailand. I love being here. I want to open this discussion because I want to know what other people think about this topic, because it's a sensitive topic and you probably have different opinions on this. And I mean, I could be wrong. So please leave your thoughts in the comments. I would like to read it. In the next video, I'm going to talk about safety in Thailand. If you want to see that video, just click the link over there. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.